All right. We're back here on Bring the Juice. I'm your host, Frank Dalena. I got Andrew Sendejo. Vibes are high. The boys are getting rowdy. Electricity is definitely in the air right now.
It is.
Natural vibes.
I was here the last few days, very stale right now. I definitely feel the energy in the air.
Yeah.
I can feel the momentum kind of building for the game and multiple areas. There's a lot of, some A-list, high-profile guys. They're sitting right here, if you can't tell, but there's some other guys out there. So here we are.
How about that? Andrew, let's just start real quick.
All right.
You mentioned grew up in Texas.
Yep.
Played at Rice.
Yep. Texas boy through and through. Grew up outside of San Antonio, out in the country, like your typical Friday Night Lights football. Like when Friday Night Lights came out, the movie, I was like, I've already fucking been living this life.
Right.
This is like, this is me.
This is me.
Yeah. So I went to Rice. Then I was, being a, at a small school like Rice, being a white safety, it's hard enough to get drafted. But I was an undrafted safety out of Rice. Kind of like most undrafted guys, bounced around a little bit, found my home in Minnesota, just a special teamer through and through before I earned a starting job. Was able to get 12 years, went to Cleveland in 2020, Indianapolis 2021, and so retired last year, and then just been working on Braintree Nutrition, my brain health supplement company. So
Hell yeah, we'll get into Braintree in a few. I want to start out real quick, though, with, out of the gate, athletes go through so many different ebbs and flows in their career, and this is true for somebody in the league who had a career as long as you did, but even those high school football dudes, man, college football, everything, everyone goes through different shit. When your back was against the wall and you had to find your why, your get your ass out of bed and go chase greatness, why? What gave you the kick? What kept you going?
I think after football, to me, it was like, this is my chance to try to help now. Playing football, you have to be very selfish if you want to maximize your career, especially a guy like myself who was not the most talented, fastest, strongest, all that. So, throughout my career, basically everybody that was involved in my life was on the back burner. Football was always first.
Yeah.
And so I kind of always told myself, like, I got to take care of myself first before I can take care of others. And so I went fucking balls deep on, the NFL.
Yeah.
I knew it was a short-lived deal. Yeah, so I was like, I'm going to just maximize it, whatever I have to do. And so after that, it was like, okay, now here's my chance to try to help out. And that's kind of where I segued into what I'm doing now with Braintree, just to try to help people out with, longevity, brain health, like just overall wellness. And so I think that's part of it. It's just like, now it's my chance to help out after basically being selfish my whole career.
No, but that's not selfish. You got to take care of you. And, people forget, they think that the end of your career just happens because you get old and you're not talented. They don't take in.
That also happened.
Well, but that happens. But, like, if you don't take care of your body and aren't being the best version of yourself you could possibly be, you're not going to last. And that includes taking care of both your mentals, your physicals. Shit, I'd even throw like your emotionals and spirituals in there. Probably,
yeah,
right?
For sure. And that's part of it too. Is like the game just takes a lot out of you. You're basically working every day for about 6 months straight.
Yeah.
Then the season ends. You want to go enjoy your free time and do all that, and then by the time you're kind of done, fucking around, it's like time to start training again. So, and then training is first on the list of priorities, and getting ready for OTAs and then training camp and all that. So. You have to be able to take care of all those areas in order to even last. Otherwise, you'll just get your ass broken down.
Yeah, real quick.
All
right, let's dive into this Braintree. So you decide finally, so you recently retired.
Yeah, so last season was so this will be my second season being done playing.
Right.
So, and so I started this like towards the end of my career because there weren't a lot of companies out there that had these clean, safe, transparent products to help with focus, memory, neuroprotection, and kind of like a natural Adderall in a sense. So the NFL is super strict on ADHD medication, and due to just a lot of repetitive hits and head trauma, concussions, whatever, I kind of had some late onset ADHD symptoms, and I was like, shit, like I need to go like check this out. I used to be able to memorize everything, like that was kind of my strong suit. And so I went to the team doctor, did the interview, and They said, look, like, you definitely have these symptoms. They
Right.
said, but through the NFL, you're not going to qualify to get a prescription because you don't have a long enough history. Like, if you haven't been taking Adderall since you were a kid, like, the NFL is not going to approve this. So
How's
that was
that?
part of it too, is to so we have a neurologist on our team that helps formulate everything, validate the studies. We use branded ingredients that have human clinical studies on them, proven to help with ADHD symptoms, proven to help with focus, proven to help with memory, age-related mental decline, all types of shit.
Right.
I've learned so much from going into this. And so we started with that, with our brain enhancer. You can see on here the little green bottle.
Yeah.
I don't have any bottles here, but and then we just kind of rolled it into, like, let's make kind of brain health easy for people, because people don't know what they should take to help kind of maximize their brain.
Right.
So then we rolled in and started releasing more products, our probiotic, our stress and anxiety relief, our sleep aid, and then the one you have here is our brain water, electrolytes plus focus. Hydration is a huge part of cognitive function, huge part of all types of areas. And so then we spiced it up a little bit. We added some ingredients for focus, some ingredients for physical endurance. As you can see by the icons, helps clear your brain fog. If you're working out, if
Yeah.
you're drinking, traveling, kind of things that people in our age kind of do.
Right.
And so, yeah, we just been, I've been working on that, full time. We donate a portion of our proceeds to Alzheimer's research.
Wow.
So like I said, just trying to do our part now to help out.
So that's awesome. The team neurologists, right? Did they not have something that they were like, hey, this is what we push to guys with your condition, or guys who have played in the league? Because I don't care what position you fucking play, maybe outside kicker, punter. If you're in the line of fire, even if you're just playing special teams, that's the biggest collisions on the field most of the time.
Right, because yeah.
Like, do they give you like,
So
hey,
the
Andrew,
NFL
this is what we
has-
recommend?
Yeah, so the NFL is like really strict on supplementation. Also because of the fact that Gatorade is the main sponsor, so they're technically only allowed to hand out Gatorade products. And I don't know if you know this, but Gatorade does not make a brain protection supplement or a supplement for focus and memory and all those different ADHD symptoms.
Right.
And so a lot of times, and even now, like concussion protocols, they just kind of say the usual stuff, like go in a quiet room,
Yeah.
like no loud music,
Yeah.
and actually there's
Be in the
studies
dark.
coming out now that are showing that those aren't as effective as kind of like treating your brain like a muscle and starting to like rehab it almost and work it out a little bit. So
Interesting.
there's all types of stuff coming out, man, and that's what's fun about this too, is like I'm learning so much even about just the brain and everything to help help like post career.
Right. What was your major in college?
Sport management and a minor in business and football, obviously.
Obvious. Student athlete.
Student athlete.
Yeah. It just goes to show, like, it's not like you try to study, brain surgery or anything like that. Right?
No.
You took it account into your own hands. Like, hey, I'm literally case A about
Yeah.
what should be happening, or what
Right.
we could be doing.
And I've always been into health, wellness, nutrition.
Yeah, how could you be the best version of yourself and like
Right.
maximize that shit?
Yeah, so I almost became the like supplement guru on the team, to where it was like a running joke. I was like, look, you guys don't take anything unless it comes through me. Let me check it
Yeah.
out. Because there'd be guys taking banned substances, and
Dude.
I would be like, hey man, like this ingredient here is banned. Like you don't take that. So I'm trying to help guys out with that. And then guys I even still have guys. They're like, hey man, like have you heard about this like type of treatment or whatever?
Yeah.
I feel like I was kind of always. I was so into those things. I was always like researching it, and kind of a little bit ahead of the curve on some areas.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of how I feel about this too, like giving it to guys. I'm like, you're not taking anything like this right now. I know you are, because I know what's out there. So here, like just take this shit. Like I have guys get concussions. We don't like charge them any money or anything. They'll just like, hey, can you send me some? And we'll just send it out to them.
So if I get, okay, it's game 3 of the year. I say this because I have 2 little brothers that play at Fresno State still.
Yeah.
Run down on kickoff, get your bell rung, L3 came across, fucked
Yeah.
you up, ear hole. You
Yeah.
know the drill.
I got it. Yeah.
And obviously you're going to finish the game, but you wake up the next day and you're like, yo,
I'm out. Yeah.
hey, I'm a little
Yeah.
fucked up right now.
Yeah.
Is this something where I'd be like, hey, Andrew, I need a pack?
Yeah. So for us, we would give you every single product we have, just because they all work synergistically together to help like the brain. And there's also some other products that are useful in that situation that we're beginning to roll out as well. But there's a whole myriad of products that can kind of help on a supplementation level from head trauma like that.
Yeah.
So that's where we try to help out by giving you products that are neurologist formulated, backed by studies on humans shown to be effective for these different areas.
Obviously, it's not a quick fix.
That's the other thing. It's not going to magically.
It's like, I just got my bell wrong. I'm going to slam 2 of these. And I'm out of concussion protocol all of a sudden.
Yeah, a lot of times it's a time thing too. Like the brain just needs time to just recover and heal. And unfortunately, in football, you don't really have a lot of time. You have
if you're in it, you're in it.
So
as soon as you get injured, I've talked to a lot of people this week on Radio Row about mental health and all this stuff, and I'm all for mental health, man.
Yeah,
for sure. But as you know, when you're a dude who's in the shits, you're in the trenches right now, and you're trying to earn your reps, earn your spot, make the fucking bus.
Yeah, it's gonna take a fucking gunshot wound to keep you out of the game probably.
Unless I physically cannot do it, I messed my hamstrings up a couple of times.
Yeah.
I'm a fast guy. I'm not, that's what I'm good for. If I can't be full speed, I'm really useless at this point. So if a hamstring takes me out and I'm out, and that's just a really shitty feeling. But like anything, man, throw some tape on it, put a compression sleeve, icy hot, tiger ball,
whatever.
I don't care. Some ancient Chinese secret, slap that shit on me and let's go, bro. Pop this, pop that.
Yeah, I think that's how football guys are wired just in general. You've always been taught that, just to kind of if you came from a hard-nosed kind of background, you were taught hey, suck it the fuck up and let's go.
Rub some dirt in it.
Yeah, kind of just, I feel like that's how I grew up. They're hey, stop being a bitch. Let's go.
Yeah.
And so
I respond to that too.
Yeah, I do. That's my if I don't need any coaching points, you just say, hey, don't be a bitch. I'm fucking ready to go.
Yeah.
So
D-Bab.
Yeah.
We used to have it above our locker room. You slap it. D-Bab.
Yeah.
I did it on a hat.
Yeah. But no, that's part of it. But there are times though where, especially when it comes to concussions and stuff, it's if you could look in the huddle and all right, my guy is messed up right now, and you're look, I know you want to play and all that, but you're so sideways right now, you're gonna give up a touchdown and fuck us over. So I'm gonna rat on you almost and tell the neurologist get this guy out of here. And there's been times where I've been on that situation, we're talking about a play that happened in the game. My guy's yeah, they ran the route like this, and I'm what? And he's oh, you're fucked up right now, and I'm damn, I am fucked up right now. And so it takes that your teammates to really know you. They know how you look when you're completely dead ass sober, locked in. They know how you look when you're blacked out. They know how you look when you're tired. They can see in your eyes and your body language oh, he's not right now. And so that's what it takes, a lot of kind of bonding too, to know your teammates like that, to basically kind of help them help you.
Right.
So
Andrew, what gets you fired up more than anything? Just fucking gets you going.
Man, nowadays,
no,
just
prime.
Prime.
Yeah, gets you going. I'm rocking, I'm drooling, I'm ready to go, baby. What gets you going? What gets you fired up, piss hot? Boys are surrounded, adrenaline's pumping, thunderstruck, injected into your veins.
Yeah. Man, I was always just a physical player, because I wasn't a big fast guy. So I was well, I know for sure I'll run into this guy full speed with my head down, and I don't care. So if we were ever playing a team that was gonna run the ball, I was I'm gonna fucking spear one of these guys, and I don't care if I don't even get up after the play. And so games like that, I was always stoked when they're these guys are gonna run the ball, they're gonna run the ball down your throat. And I was fuck that. I'm going to fucking run this guy full fucking speed, and we'll see what happens. Someone's not going to get up. Might be me, might be him. I don't know. There's a couple times where I definitely knocked – my last play of my career completely knocked myself out.
No shit.
Yeah, bro. Just fucking rowdy.
Take me through it.
Oh, my God. It was a 2-minute drive. It's fourth quarter. We're playing. This is in 2021. I'm with the Colts, playing the Patriots. It's late in the season. It's like there's like 4 games left, you know. So we're like in the race for playoffs in the AFC. Playing Patriots. They're driving down. Like I just like drove on this like dig route. And just like boom, right in the side of the head, like already knocked out. And then I did the fucking nose plant.
Oh.
So like a double whammy, and then like almost did a full scorpion. And I was fucking out, and that was it. And then I didn't play ever again after that. Like,
was it like? Well, that was the last play of the. I mean, towards the end of the game.
It was towards the end of the game. Like obviously, I had no fucking idea what happened. It was and it was like N'Keal Harry, who was big as shit.
That's a big boy.
That's a big ass dude. Yeah. You know, so like literally got hit in the side of the head. Fucking, I'll show you the play afterwards. But
yeah, we'll clip this.
dude, literally, it was pretty rowdy, and like, you know, I tried to make it back before the last game to like see if we could make it into the playoffs. Didn't make it back, and then I'd already gotten 2 concussions that year. It was my 12th season.
It was time.
Yeah, man. I was like, look, I can still walk. You know, I'm not, you know, a total idiot right now. Like I can still put most of my sentences together.
Right. You're doing great so far.
Yeah. No, that's because I've been taking Braintree. Like these products have been able to help me kind of restore my brain health back to what it once was. Like I might not be able to get into Rice University again, but you know, I could give it.
You could have a good episode on Bring the Juice though. Articulate.
I definitely can. Yeah. If we cut this up and edit it right.
Right.
Get all the uhs and ums out. I'll look like a fucking genius.
Yeah. Should we rip this?
Just do it, man. How do you want to do it?
Hey, Jake, I'm about to rip this.
Yeah, just tear that baby from the...
All right, so right here, you got some products with us.
Right.
This is the
brain water.
The brain water. It's smart hydration for the brain and body.
Yeah, man. And take this in the morning, like first thing. You're going to be rocking and rolling all day.
I love rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
All right, so...
Oh yeah, there you go. You're ready to go. Where are you gonna do it on the brim? Wait, do it on. Can I have this hat?
Yes.
All right. You want to put it on the hat? How are you gonna do it? Are you gonna mouth it, or are you gonna you're gonna mouth it,
I feel like I have to.
and then just swig it afterwards? Fuck yeah.
All right. So back in the day, we call this pin it and huck it. Usually, if we had a nice pre-workout before, you know, a max lift, we do these, get the piss hot.
When did you ever max lift? This guy didn't max lift.
Hey man, I could.
Let's go.
I used to be strong at one point. All right, here we go.
Which flavor is that?
Watermelon.
Attaboy.
Hang on here.
There's more?
We got a little bit for nostril use. Let's do
It's not as bioavailable through your nose, but so for the folks at home, we would promote, and per the instructions, mix with 10 to 16 ounces of water or 2 preferred tastes. But if you like to rock and roll, or if you want to bring the juice, you can do it intranasally. Look at this guy.
It's working.
He's rattled. He's rattled. No, for real. If you're underslept, the ingredients in here help you focus while you're underslept. If you're traveling, you're drinking, you're working out, all that shit.
Look at that. That looks delicious.
It is sugar-free, caffeine-free.
Honestly, for absolutely just piecing that, it wasn't that bad. I've done worse things in my life.
Yeah. No, that's how we tried it as founders of the company. We
just take it to the head.
We did it to the head first because we knew that was probably the worst way to take it. And if it still tasted okay, then it's definitely going to taste good in water.
I thought it would be more like
chalky.
Chalky, yeah. It's smooth, bro. It's like sugar.
We haven't had a ton of like taste reviews like with just straight powder to the mouth, but that's good to know.
If I had to give it on a scale of 1 to 10, can't use a 7 because I don't believe in 7s.
Okay.
That's bullshit.
Okay.
I'm giving it honestly, it was actually really good. I'm giving it a 9.2.
Damn.
Which, if you know any review system, that's a really good review.
That's it's close to 10, so I'll take it.
Fucking delicious. I mean, the only thing that would have been better, I don't even know why I didn't give it a 10. There's always room for improvement. There is.
That's your first go around.
That's what I'm saying.
So
I'm on no bullshit. Maybe it's a placebo. I'm thinking. I'm feeling smarter right
You
now.
look smarter.
Do I?
Like your eyes like kind of look dilated a little bit. Like you're gonna rip it the rest of the radio row this whole day, probably the whole rest of the week. I'll drop you off. I got some more
ready.
here.
I'm ready to go.
I'm gonna set you up for
I'm ready to go.
for the week, just so you can.
I fucking love it.
So you can booze
Just
and
stay,
cruise and
just
do
stay,
all the
just
shit
stay
you want.
dialed.
Yeah.
So this works after, like, if you're hungover as
I
well.
would drink it while after, like the next
Really?
morning for sure.
My wife is into like preparing for a hangover while we're drinking.
Yeah. No, I've had people like in the summer like mix this flavor with like some tequila, make like a little like ranch water type situation.
Oh, we like ranch water.
Yeah, so I haven't done a lot of that, like mixing it with alcohol, but
Yeah.
we have some new flavors coming out that I think would mix well with that. But the ingredients in here, like I said, like if you stay up super late, you're just underslept. They help improve your focus while you're underslept, help replenish your dopamine levels, help with focus, energy, all this different stuff. Zero sugar, zero caffeine.
Should it be a, hey, I wake up and I take brain water?
That's exactly what I do. I wake.
Okay.
So actually,
doesn't matter the circumstance. Just fucking do it.
No,
Make it
because
part
what
of your
happens
system.
is you don't drink any water all night while you're sleeping. So you wake up and you're already dehydrated.
Right. Of
and
course.
so the first thing most people do is they'll go drink a caffeinated like beverage, coffee, whatever it is, right? And so really the first thing you should do if you want to have energy and focus all day is hydrate. So that we did that. That's why we did this, and then we also spiced it up a little bit with some ingredients for focus. So it's really just it's kind of like priming your brain and body for the day. And then if you get that little afternoon lag, you hit you one of those again. It'll help with that.
Yeah.
But
is there caffeine in it?
no caffeine.
Wow.
You don't. Yeah. So with our products, we've actually we've gotten people, even with our other brain enhancer, our pill product, we've gotten people to switch off of like caffeine completely. Gotten people to switch off of Adderall. And not have to like deal with a lot of the like issues when they get off of that. So some of the ingredients help with that as well.
Andrew, this has been awesome. Anything else you want to share before I wrap things up, man?
Man, just go check us out. BraintreeNutrition.com. I don't have too many damn cameras here. BraintreeNutrition.com. We have 35% off, free shipping, money back guarantee. If you think it sucks, we'll refund you your money. That's how confident we are.
Yeah.
We donate a portion of our proceeds to Alzheimer's. So you're helping. We're helping. We're all helping. If you want to feel better, you want to look better. Just kidding. We don't do that. But actually, hydration does affect your skin.
Fuck yeah, it does.
Sleep affects everything.
Dude.
So if you want to sleep better, feel better, less anxiety, focus better, kick ass every day, go check us out at BraintreeNutrition.com.
Sounds like an iron sharpens iron event, and I love that. It gets me fired up. Braintree, we are big supporters on Bring the Juice now. The juice has been brought. Andrew, appreciate your time. We'll follow you. Collab on the Instas, on the socials, and all that good stuff. Push the shit out of Braintree Nutrition, and appreciate having you, man. Good times.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me, bro.
Absolutely.